Welcome back to Beaver Creek. We're joined this morning by Kelly Liken. Kelly Liken is well known in our community and really around the country as a chef and an entrepreneur. And this year she took on a very different role. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, tell us about your new role as Food Systems Director at the Community Market.
Yeah, so I'm the new director of the Community Market, which is a brand new, kind of first of its kind in Colorado hunger relief organization. We're working at the intersection of hunger and environmental sustainability. So we basically are trying to chip away at the almost 8,700 hungry residents in Eagle County by helping our local grocery stores rescue food that would end up in the garbage can, and also supporting our local farmers by purchasing fresh produce.
So let's talk a little bit about the community market, because this is really a food pantry or food bank reimagined.
Absolutely. So we do have a traditional market pantry in Gypsum, kind of on the way to Costco on Lindbergh Drive. It's open 6 days a week, and people shop there just like they'd shop at any other grocery store. The only difference really is there's no money exchanged. But what really sets us apart is we get out into the community 7 times every week. We have mobile markets in just about every neighborhood from Dutsero all the way to Red Cliff. So we're really trying to reach people where they're at and take away some of the barriers to entry when it comes to hunger.
Let's talk about some of the foods that you provide at the community market, because my imagining of a food bank is mostly non-perishable foods, maybe foods that are highly processed, but it seems like you guys are trying to take a much more healthy track.
Absolutely. In fact, we went so far this summer as changing our name and rebranding into the Community Market, because we're not banking food, right? We don't want to sort of keep it for ourselves or keep all this non-perishable food. What we are concentrating on are fresh foods and pantry staples. And we're actually spending a good amount of time fundraising and a good amount of money purchasing those fresh foods from our local farmers to really kind of close the loop, to get things out of the fields that the farmers might have to leave there, and get that food into Eagle County residents' homes.
And do you also provide these people any kind of advice, actually, on how to use the foods that you're providing? You know, for people who maybe aren't cooks or haven't really worked with fresh foods before.
Absolutely, and it's funny you ask. We just are starting next week a program called Cooking Matters, and it's a 6-week cooking class that centers around how to cook healthy for your family on a budget. It even goes so far as to teach you how to shop in the grocery store on a very limited budget while still being healthful and delicious for when you're cooking for your family. So that'll start the first week of February.
You know, as you drive around Eagle County, I think most people would be surprised to know that there's food insecurity in our community. You see a lot of big homes, a lot of nice hotels. Who are these people? Are they mostly families? Are they also seniors?
Yeah, absolutely. It is kind of shocking. That 8,700 resident number is shocking. But really, our community is very dependent on kind of hourly wage jobs. And so most of the people that we see as our customers are the families in our neighborhoods. And we have very little unemployment. So this is really a group of people that are our neighbors and our friends. And it's people who, it's just need is a tiny bit of help to be lifted up and to be part of the community, and that's what we want to do, is we want to be sort of part of that community solution.
You mentioned looking for donations to help your organization. Are you also looking for volunteers?
Absolutely. We volunteers are kind of what we stand on, right? We couldn't do our work without our amazing volunteers, and we have people from age 5 all the way up to age 85. So everyone is welcome. We would love to have you come out, see what we do, help us out, and be part of our community.
Kelly, I really want to thank you for, first of all, joining us this morning, but also bringing your culinary talents to this really needed area of our community.
Well, thanks. It's been really great talking to you, and I really appreciate the opportunity to let everybody know what we're doing.
Well, best of luck with you and the community market. Stay tuned. Coming up next, Mark has your weather forecast.